Here are 4 tips to a better exam day, brought to you by EDU Flex, providing comprehensive virtual tutoring in an affordable and accessible way. Now here's tip 1. Create an open space to take the exam. I like to find an area that's really low in clutter and nice and open so that I have all the room and space to think and try to answer as many questions as I can. In a classroom setting, I always like to sit in the edge seat so that I always have that one side that's open and I don't feel trapped by the chairs. And I always like to say, if I don't know the answers, I can always run out and turn in the exam and be done with it. On to tip 2. Do all your studying before the day of the exam. Now, this is a big one because I have a lot of friends who really do like to study on the day of the exam and they feel like they retain things better. But for me, I always think that if I don't know it by the day of the exam, then I don't think I'm ever going to know it. So I always like to do as much as I can before it, and it really pushes me to think early on and try to retain as much as I can for the exam. And I'm not stressed. Here's tip 3. Try not to discuss the exam the day of the exam with your friends. This is a tough one because there's nothing more that you might want to do than run out of the exam, find your friend, or text them to ask them what they got for question 15 or what they wrote for their long answer. However, I think that sometimes it can be really hard because it makes you overthink and then you worry about what your score is. I believe at this point, there's nothing more to be done. You did the best you can. It's best to chill out and take some breaks. And lastly, tip 4. Redo all your notes to reaffirm your memory. I know this is a long one and this is a tough one, but I do believe that it can help because it really makes you go back through your notes, find a new understanding that really sticks in your brain, and as the old saying goes, when you write it down, you're always going to remember better. And rewriting it is always going to be a little helpful in my opinion. Good luck and have a great exam season. Follow the channel for more information about EDU Flex.